Hi, I'm Natalie Klum.
And I'm Natalie Boltman.
And welcome to this week's episode of Beyond the Rock School News. Rockford provides us students with a lot of neat experiences.
Yeah, it does. And a few students from RHS got the chance to go on an amazing trip last month.
Interact and Rotary worked together to get a group of students down to the Dominican Republic.
Let's see what they did while they were there.
Well, we went to the Dominican Republic with the Interact Club. Our mission was to do whatever they needed us to do.
Experience a different culture and experience a new place.
We were there for 6 days and there was 15 students.
About 8:30 every day, we'd get on a bus to go to the Bates, which are the villages that we visited. We'd work until about noon doing various activities. We'd eat lunch.
Lunch was like really good. It was like rice and beans every day and like this meat sauce. Oh, it's good stuff.
And then some days we'd like go somewhere else in the afternoon and other days we'd keep working, so it just depended on the day. So we were mostly working with these little kids who spoke Spanish. They were like super loving and they always wanted to be with us and like they would help us. They didn't need to like help carry concrete and they didn't need to help carry bricks, but they just wanted to help.
And they would come up and like hug you and run up and they'd want to be lifted up, and they were just so happy and they were so wonderfully sweet.
I learned a lot about, I would say, like humanity while we were there, because like the people in the Bates didn't have like a lot and they don't have a lot of material things, but they were so happy. Getting out there, I think it's important for people to realize like there's other things outside of West Michigan.
Get a world perspective that you exist among plenty of people that live differently than you, that don't look like you.
I thought I was going there to like work with them, but they really changed me.
That people are people, no matter where you go. I'd say that's for me what the purpose was.
You thought you were going in there to impact the world, but more like the world impacted you.
If you're an underclassman, you want to get involved in Interact, maybe you can go next year.
Yeah.
Wow, that looked like a really great experience.
It definitely did. It's really fun to see all the cool things students are doing around here.
It sure is. You know, one of my favorite holidays is tomorrow.
St. Patrick's Day, right?
Yeah, and I definitely have to remember to wear something green.
Me too. Grace Upham showed us one way that we can get festive for St. Patrick's Day.
I'm Grace Upham, and today I'm going to teach you how to make a dessert for St. Patrick's Day. So today we're going to start by making the crust. You're going to need graham crackers, so you're going to take your wooden spoon and you're going to crush the graham crackers up into fine pieces. So once you've crushed up all your graham crackers, you're going to want to mix that with a little bit of butter. There's no specific amount, just enough to make it turn into kind of like a paste. And then you're going to put it in tinfoil little pie pans and you're going to want to bake it. We pre-baked some already. Now you're going to want to set these aside while you make the pudding. So for the St. Patrick's Day dessert, you're going to want to follow the instructions on the back of the pudding box. This recipe calls for 2 cups of milk. Next, you're going to want to take your wooden spoon and you're just going to stir it till it's all mixed together. To really get festive for this holiday, you're going to use green food color. Start with about 3 drops, then add more as needed. You're now going to add your pudding mixture into the graham cracker pie crusts. So now that you have your mixture into the pie crusts, you're going to let it sit for about 5 minutes in the fridge. We're back, they're out of the fridge, and now we're just going to decorate the tops a little bit with some whipped cream. For a little bit of added decoration, we're going to add some chocolate sprinkles. This is your final product. This recipe is super easy and great for the holidays. Thanks for joining me. Once again, I'm Grace Upham.
Those look delicious.
Yes, they do. Maybe I should try making them.
You know, Keith Langworthy has also been getting in the St. Patrick's Day spirit.
That's right. He went around RHS asking students fun facts about the holiday. Let's see how well they did.
Hello, I'm Keith Langworthy, and welcome to the super special, awesome, hyper, ultra, omega, super high budget St. Patrick's Day trivia segment. Go! Nicholas, did you know that Nick is actually an Irish name?
I did not know that.
You're good, because it's not. But Sarah, let me ask you St. Patrick's Day trivia. Who would like to answer some St. Patrick's Day trivia? Shayna Van Wagner. Not at all. Shayna Van Wagner. What is the second most common St. Patrick's Day color after green?
Gold.
That is the correct answer, ladies and gentlemen. Very good.
Do I know anything about it?
Do you know anything about it?
No.
What was the first city to celebrate St. Patrick's Day with a parade?
Grand Rapids.
No. I'm really feeling all the Irish love from all the people here in Rockford, even if they don't know anything. So, I've been Keith Langworthy with Beyond the Rock School News. back to the Natalies.
Now time for some last minute announcements.
There is a dance coming up on March 24th from 7 to 10. Tickets cost $5 or $10 at the door.
Event of the week is Godspell. Buy your tickets online at rocktix.org or $10 at the door.
Next week is Custodian and Security Appreciation Week.
Spring break is right around the corner. Don't forget to take your BTR logo with you. Logos can be picked up in room 251.
If there's a student you'd like to highlight that deserves some recognition, go to Mrs. Abrams' room for a form.
I feel like every woman at some point feels inferior to men. We're portrayed as their possessions.
I think in today's day and age, it's hard to go on the internet and find a picture that's real.
There's an ESPN magazine, it's the Naked magazine. It's really weird, but they like show off their bodies.
I don't feel like it's a feel thing. It's just, there are facts.
You only see people that have muscles.
Whenever you see celebrities, it always shows like, oh, look how skinny they are, or if they gained a couple pounds, they're like, oh my god, they're getting fatter about it, even though it's just their own body and like they're fine, like they're beautiful no matter what.
Society and the media don't represent men very well, as in they express them as emotionless, which isn't very ideal.
Growing up and seeing all the misrepresentations of women in the media and just in life, it's going to be hard for girls to understand, but you need to know that it's not real.
Well, that is all we have for this week's edition of Beyond the Rock School News. Once again, I'm Natalie Boltman.
And I'm Natalie Klum.
Have a great weekend, Rockford. What if
Girls
my
with
hair...
curls.
Girls with curls, Nat squared. And I can do that, but I don't dance. Okay, let's just take 5 deep breaths. Okay, ready? No, okay, that one's good enough.
Have a great weekend, Rockford.
Rams.